Okay, our next skill is a backward roll down the cheese mat. So what we're looking for is for these students to be able to do their backward roll by themselves, but we're going to have to start with a lot of hands-on. So leading up to the Jade class, we have focused on pancake hands and rock and rolls. And so they should know how to roll backwards holding a round shape. A lot of times when we first introduce backward rolls, if we haven't done those introductory drills, when they try to go backwards, they look backwards and usually flat back. So we really want to reinforce that round shape before they start. So Miley, can you start with your backward roll hands right here? So these are our pancake hands. We want to make sure that they're flat like pancakes, and we want their elbows pulled forward in front of them so that they can see both of their elbows. We're going to make sure that her ribs are in, and I usually ask them to look at their belly button so it reminds them to keep their head in. And we're just going to roll back. So just roll back and freeze. Now right here, I'm going to make sure she places her hands nice and flat like pancakes on the mat. So she's in flat pancake hands and a rounded tuck shape. From here, to spot it, I'm actually going to come to the back side and place my hands on her hips. So my thumbs go underneath her hips and my fingers wrap to the front of her hips, and I'm going to lift her hips up as she rolls over. And I want to make sure I lift up so that we get all of the pressure off of her neck. If I just push her, she could turn her head and hurt her neck pretty severely. So we want to make sure that we're always getting them up and off of their neck until they learn how to engage their arms. So to get them to learn how to engage their arms, I usually have them do inverted push-ups. So Miss Miley, just stand right there. You're perfect. Yep, hands right here. And now bend your arms and touch your head on the mat 3 times. Bend and push. 1, bend and push. 2, bend and push. 3, awesome. So that's a good strength exercise, and it also gets them to figure out how to engage their arms as their head is coming off of the ground. So now, Miss Miley, come back up to the top, and we're going to do it full speed. You would probably want to do that slow motion backward roll multiple times, possibly for an entire 2 weeks before you have them go full speed. When we move on to full speed, my hands need to be quick and ready to grab her hips. So we're going to get those hands nice and flat. Very good job. Elbows in. Awesome. Look at the belly. Very nice. So she's going to start rolling backwards and place her hands flat. Go ahead. I'm going to grab her hips and lift, and she's going to try and land on her feet instead of her knees. And I'm still going to have her do a push-up. So touch your head and push back up. And all the way up to big finish. Very nice job. Awesome. Okay? So that's how we're spotting. And now I'm going to let her try it by herself. Again, we're going to have them doing it full speed with spot for probably 4 weeks before we have them try it by themselves. But again, you might have an advanced student who really gets the knack of this, and they can try it. Okay, so she's going to start rolling and push with her hands, push, and she popped off of her head and her feet landed, so that's exactly what we want. She's going to go ahead and do an extra push-up, and all the way up to big finish when she's done. Very nice job, awesome. And now, let's skip the push-ups and just show me backward roll, stand up, finish, okay? So this is gonna be the end result of what we're looking for in this class. So nice strong start, look at the belly, roll, flat hands, push, all the way up to stand, finish. Very nice job, that was awesome. So that's gonna be it for our backward roll going down the cheese mat, how to spot, and what we're looking for as an end result.